Hey, Cozy Gamer, it's Misty from Misty Cozy Gaming, and today I'm doing a 3-2-1 board game review of Aspens, a brand new cozy strategy game that's coming out soon, which was recently a Kickstarter. I'll share 3 things my family loved, 2 areas for improvement, and 1 takeaway to help you decide if this game is a good fit for your family. Aspens is a dice driven strategy game where players grow a forest filled with colorful trees. You'll use a wind dice and a numbered dice to place and spread tree meeples, can we just call them treeples, across the board, trying to outgrow your opponents and score the most points. It's designed for 2 players, plays in about 20 to 30 minutes, and features light strategy, area control, and dice based movement. Big thanks to Ludivore Games for sending me a prototype copy to review. Please note that things will be different in the final production, including smaller tree pieces to fit better on the board, possibly in slightly different colors. So just keep that in mind as you watch any of this video. Let's start with what worked really well for our family. So 3 things we love. Number 1 is the table presence is stunning. This game is gorgeous, and as you add trees to the board as you're playing, your forest becomes this vibrant, living thing. The components, even the prototype form, are super high quality. This is one you just want to pull out and play just to see it out on your table. Number 2, it's quick to learn. Aspens is extremely easy to teach and play. We were up and running in minutes, and it's the kind of game you can pull out even when you're low on brain power, which, let's be real, is me most weeknights. If you're friends who don't consider themselves to be gamers, just really want to have some time with you enjoying your hobby, this is a great one to introduce to them. And the third thing that we really liked is that the expansions add more depth to the game. They're not just there to just be expansions that you'll never play. They actually are ones that you'll use. So we got to preview 2 of the upcoming expansions, Ancient Artifacts and Majestic Marvels. The Ancient Artifacts expansion gives players asymmetric abilities, which does add some replayability and strategy to the game. It helps you change things up a little bit from the luck of the dice rolls. Majestic Marvels introduces area control scoring based on zone majority, which changes up how you strategize your gameplay a bit. I'm especially excited for the next couple of expansions that are coming in my box that I got from Kickstarter, which is Deciduous Duos. That one expands the board to support 4 players, so my whole family can play. And Wild Weather, where you draft dice to unleash weather effects. That just sounds chaotic in the best way. 2 things that could be better. Okay, so these are a couple things that we just didn't love as much. Number 1, the high luck factor in the base game. The core game does rely heavily on dice rolls, especially the wind dice. If you can't roll the direction you need, it does get a little frustrating. And that said, the expansions do help with this. For example, Ancient Artifacts gives you ways to manipulate the wind, possibly, and Majestic Marvels gives you a slightly different way to score. Also, number 2, the end game drag when you're behind. In a few of our plays, once it was obvious that someone was winning, the rest of the game just felt a little bit flat. We didn't feel like we had meaningful ways to catch up, so it kind of felt pointless to keep playing. I think this is fairly common in this type of strategy game, but there's no way to have a comeback once the other person has the majority of the board. In our prototype, as I mentioned, the trees were larger than they'll be in the final game, which made the game pretty fiddly for us, with trees not always fitting in the right in their hex that they go into. Sometimes we were trying to stack trees on top of each other and just made it hard to count what we had where. I'm not going to add that as a negative here, though, because I know they're planning to fix it. And then now it's time for one takeaway. So, who is Aspens best for? This game is perfect when you want something that's quick to set up, easy to teach, easy to pull out and tear down, and doesn't require relearning the rule book every time you pull it out. It's a great fit for non-gamer friends, multi-generational family game nights, or as a late after dinner game that wraps up before your kids need to go to bed. Okay, friend, that is our 3-2-1 board game review of Aspens. Let me know in the comments if you back this one or if you're excited to try it after it's released. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want more cozy board game reviews and family-friendly recommendations. Make today amazing, and I'll see you in the next one.